like the final product wasn't good. Like the passes, he has a chance in front of the net. I don't know what he did when they gave the ball to the goalkeeper, but what he did in terms of creating problem for the opposition was really good. Unfortunately, he made a lot of final touch mistake, waiting too much for the ball in the two offsides moment. But again, his performance is positive.
Vanni, you were talking a little bit about some of the mistakes that were happening. It's felt like in the second half, especially at the back, uncharacteristically, they were making a couple of sloppy passes and made for some nerving moments. What do you think happened specifically there?
It happens like so. We're humans, and since the thing in the back of your mind, it shouldn't happen because you should be focused on the present. In the back of your mind is, oh shoot, we dominated the first half, but we made a mistake. They almost scored. So, what do we do? And then we went a little. Like the problem was that, in my opinion, Bjorn and Matthias weren't dropping enough to receive the ball. We're like there standing, and it was so easy for them to play the ball. And then the only option was to pass the ball back to Javain. And once we almost did an own goal because Javain wasn't ready. And so I think that's what happened. But again, we need to be stronger in those kind of moments where things can happen. It was 90 minutes of the game. We've been on the front foot in charge of the game for 75 minutes. They've been the best team, or they've been in our half for 15 minutes. We need to be mature enough to stay there. And we're very good at doing this. If the game is not that we dominate the game, if the game is back and forth, we're really good at doing it. When we are completely in charge of a game, and then for 10 minutes we are not, it seems like, okay, now what do we do? No, we need to be ready to get back like we did, and we scored the second goal.
And I would love to hear a little bit about what you thought of Andres Cuevas' performance today, because I think
it was a stellar performance. I think him and Ranko were the best player today. Like, both offensively and defensively. I really like the fact that finally I told him every time that we received the ball to play this ball behind the line, and he did it like 5 times today. And that was great. I think I really liked him. But everyone, in terms of doing tactically things, even Pedro did very well. He missed a little bit of couple of final passes, but he was really good. So really happy, yeah.
Vanni, I was going to just touch on that with Kubas, who I was quite impressed with, because one of the things I've noticed in this really good run is you're breaking up the opposition possession-wise in midfield and then getting after them, which is almost, getting a sense, as being a big trademark of what this team is good at doing, and is the thing that makes you a very dangerous side in this league. Would you agree that that is a big piece of this good form?
Yeah.
It
is.
Also the way that you want to play and the way you want to get a team.
Yeah. The way that our identity is that because we do everything zonally, the first guys need to address the ball, shape the ball, and then play the ball where we want the other team to play the ball, where we have a lot of players. That is normally we have only ideally a diamond with the 10 on the side of the ball, the 2 central midfielders and the wingback on the side of the ball there, and getting the ball there and winning the ball. Of course, then there's the tactics that is done really good today, and also there's individual characteristic that if a normal good players need the ball to be 3 meters far from him to get out and press and win the ball, Andres can win the ball if the ball is 6 or 7 meters far from him, and so that makes the enormous difference for us and allow us to play tactically in the way that we want to play. And so I think that when he's in form, there's no defensive midfielder in the league that is better than his. Pure and simple.
The other thing I've noticed too is I almost see another level to the fluidity of when you're in possession trying to move, and this has got to be something you've noticed in the last few weeks, that it moved up another level. Yeah?
I think the entire season has been like this. I think we never played that well offensively, to be honest. And it credit to the quality of the players, but also to, I'm really, really happy because this kind of like this idea of the way that we play, it wasn't at the beginning like this, and it happens to me in Spain. Like I was there and I say, well, probably we should do like this, playing with the wingers, with the diamond, and be more offensive, blah blah blah. And with having the side centre backs that becomes fullback, we're playing a very, I would say, offensive, good football, like modern football, like that you could see the and that is possible for a lot of reasons. Our defenders, that they can play. The fact that we have a lot of people that move and create space, and if the defenders go up, Cuba stay, and the fact that I always said that I didn't like wingers, but the wingers are the key of our game now, and because they allow to have two guys wide. Like today was Raposo and Ali, then became Berhalter and Fafa. Having two guys wide allows Goldie to have more space and be kind of free there, and he's doing really, really well. So it's all credit to the players because they do it, because the idea is easy on the tactics board, but they need to execute.
Hey, Vanni, you said the first half was champagne football. It was MLS Cup winning football.
Yeah.
Some heavy words.
It is.
At this point of the season, what do you feel it would take to turn those words from potential to reality? Do you feel like
Yeah, playing consecutively games like this, especially home. So we have 11 games, 7 are home. I think if we show that we are always playing like this home, because away sometimes we have to put our humble suit and be less in charge of the game sometimes. If you're able to be consistent like this, for sure we're going to finish in the top 4 if we still keep playing like this home. We are already in the top 4 with games in hand, so that's what we need to do. The thing is that it's hard because there's still 11 games, and every game's now, especially the one after the Leagues Cup, everything counts like double, because everyone wants to go to the playoff, and everyone comes here with the knife between the teeth, and so that's it's gonna be hard. But what I really like, so again, it's we played 16 players today, and Ralph didn't play, Damir didn't play. That were very important in the last few games coming in. We have 18, 19, 20 players, and we still have Sam out, Tristan out. That can help a lot. So we have a high quality roster. So I'm happy that everyone is giving their contribution to the team.
Vanni, there was a report out a little while ago about Fafa.
Yeah.
Since that time, he's gotten 3 goals and an assist. He's scored in back-to-back games. How much has he embraced, getting that playing time and taking the most of his opportunity?
He's doing well, so I think I hope he's gonna come another report that he's gonna get in trade, so he's gonna score a lot of goals. And so that's. No, it's he is doing very well. So today he scored a goal and he played 25 minutes. But last week, this week, last week, whatever, in San Luis, I think he played the best game as a Whitecap by far. So he's doing what we ask him to do. He's one of the players that bring us the quality in order to make us the thing offensively. So yeah, it's an important player. Scored 6 goals for us already, so it's an important player for us.
You mentioned some players that weren't a part of the game tonight: Ralph, Tristan, Krylak, Sam, Javain. He's not been part of the team sheet the last 3 games. Can you tell us what's going on with Javain Brown?
Yeah, Javain is in a moment where we are. He needs a little bit of time off, let's say like this. Like in terms of all of us, sometimes we have in our personal life a moment where we need to hit pause for a few days in order to get back 1,000,000%. And so that actually was very honest chat that we had, him and myself, right before the game in Pacific that he was supposed to start, and he said that I want to be ready to be 100% when I'm going to be 100%, and I think it's a great sign of maturity. It's a Javain that I haven't seen it like this in terms of out of the field, but also on the field. I think he's having his best season as a Whitecap so far, and so I hope that we can see him back soon.
Rankos, or he can go last question.
Thank you.
Oh, you have one more?
Yeah, well, go. Yeah.
Just Vanni, on the road lately, like Minnesota, St. Louis, you guys have found a way to get sometimes that second, third, fourth goal.
Yeah.
Sometimes at home it's been a bit of a struggle to get that third, fourth. Do you feel it's a stylistic thing? Because obviously it would be helpful at home to.
Yeah, of course it would be helpful. I don't know what it is. If I think about it, I think that at home when the game goes a lot in our favor in terms of play, sometimes we miss a little bit of the killer instinct. I don't know, because it comes that subconscious say, yeah, we're gonna score the next one. We're gonna score. So they try to do the best, the nice plays or like this. But at the same time, the game before this one at home, we scored 4 goals. So that's not. And the game before 2, I think, is the 3rd one in a row that we win at home. So it's something that we need to keep doing it, because again, we have 7 games out of 11 here. If we do our job at home, we have 38 points. No, now, yeah, let's say we have some objective. The first one is, of course, going to the playoff. Then the second one is other. So let's do and then we can really put like the special mark on the season that is already special because it's the 50th year of the club.